Hello folks, welcome to my new video. Today with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, my Steelbook FullSlip collection. As with the last video, I have a hot box from Filmarena with two FullSlips, a one-click box from Blufans. Yeah, I took the FullSlips already out. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, obviously. And of course, Groot. Cute baby Groot. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, the Blufans one click. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would help a lot. As you can see, it's similar, very similar to the Black Panther one click. Here's how you can open it, and yeah, unfortunately without any special artwork here. And here you can take all the stuff out with three FullSlips that are all different. Like with Filmarena, all FullSlips are different, and also some additional gimmicks. And as an addition, I have also a Weet collection FullSlip. As I said before in my earlier videos, Weet collection, all the FullSlips are they have identical content. The only difference are the artwork itself on the FullSlip. So I don't need to have all of them. So here are all the FullSlips with all the content. One from Weet collection, two from Filmarena, and three FullSlips from Blufans. Let's take a look one by one. At first, the Weet collection is a very beautiful with FullSlip with this holographic effect. Unfortunately, not a lenticular one. I always like to like the lenticular FullSlips more, but nevertheless, for a non-lenti one, because sometimes the non-lentis have really boring artworks, but in this case it's extremely beautiful. So then the Filmarena, the first version, as usual with the lenti in the FullSlip. Here without any embossing, but it feels really great. Those are normal, not Excel FullSlips. So, and here is this beautiful lenti FullSlip, single lenti. So creative. It's completely embossed. It's completely, with partial gloss. The double lenti version from Blufans. Baby Groot. And the Walkman. Yeah, and the other side, for better or worse, it's the same. It's a very similar artwork, like the Filmarena one, but somewhat bigger, as usual, made somewhat differently, but based on the same poster artwork. I hope you can see it. So Filmarena, and this is Blufans. Just amazing. A single lenti. And like with Black Panther, as far as I saw it, there were no releases from HD Zeta or Mental Lab. this partial gloss, embossing from Drax. And now the last one, and as you probably would guess, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite artwork, but it's still very nice. With this frame, which Blufans uses sometimes, and with this famous black and white poster artwork. Now let's see the content. As usual, I will come to the steelbooks at the end of the video. Each publisher has its own steelbook, so all the Weet collection. So there are 3 different steelbooks here, with Filmarena and Blufans having always the same steelbook, and it's I suppose for Weet collection it's an exclusive one, and Blufans has also exclusive steelbook. Now let's see the content one by one. At first, Weet collection, as usual for Kimchi DVD or Weet collection, you always have this beautiful credit card, like a numbering card. And unfortunately, this numbering card is identical. It's the same for all Weet collection editions. And here's also the sticker of the Weet collection. And as usual, it's the same sticker for all the for all editions. I suppose there are 4 editions. Oh no, there are three Weet collection types, and as far as I saw, there is only one lenti, and it's the same lenti as this one. So now to the first numbering card from Filmarena. And as usual, they are completely different. And here are the stickers from the first edition. Ah, you can see it. Huh? That's annoying. So here the first one. Everyone has a different sticker. The very first Filmarena edition didn't have a sticker. Nowadays they also always included, but it's not always possible to get one if you get a used version. Well, because sometimes, yeah, they are not included. So here's edition 3 is the hard box. Back then when it was released, they sold a hard box with both first and second edition as edition 3. Nowadays you get a hard box as a gift if you buy both versions. So all versions. Sometimes there are 3 of them in rare cases. So now to the Blufans. Blufans as usual doesn't have a numbering card. Normally it has this cardboard card, but in this case they decided to make something very unusual. It's kinda small folder with the number of the edition here. And here you can open it up with this artwork and this kinda gimmick here, this Walkman. And on the back side of the Walkman is also the number of my copy. So next edition, the lenti one, and here is also a folder. And as usual, as I said before, Blufans has always different content in their editions, but mostly either booklet or cards, not both. So, and here's the mask of Star-Lord. Very neat. It's the only Blufans edition that I know from that has these folders instead of cards. Usually there are only cards with simply another artwork behind on the backside. Yeah, with this embossing, really neat idea. Looks a little bit like Darth Vader mask. Yeah. Here you can see it's the same number here, but they are all limited to different numbers. So the first one had there were about 1,500, and this one only 950. So, and now the last but not least, here's the fold of the third edition. And here it is with this artwork. Just beautiful, the whole team. I'm looking forward to see what they make with the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I am still due to have to see the holiday special. Very excited about it. It takes place on Earth. The only thing that probably not that good idea, but well. So, and here is Guardians of the Galaxy. Looks like a badge. Yeah. Now to the cards. At first, the Weet collection. This edition is again massive. It's not one of those small editions with a steelbook and only a slipcase and probably 4 cards. Some of them, for example, fortunately, Men in Black International. But it's a massive edition with this folder that is stored. So in the FullSlip is this booklet of this folder, and in the steelbook itself, it's also a small set of this kinda cards, but they're made of plastic. Really great feel to them. With this holographic effect, this character cards, and one part is semi-transparent. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy are among the best MCU movies. It's funny thing that those movies are not the craziest ones. Yeah, in the meantime, something like Thor, Love and Thunder, even more, even crazier than Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, James Gunn is a genius. I loved some of his earlier movies. And here's the folder, and here's what's inside. For example, I love his movie Slither. Yeah, with this character cards, Star-Lord, with embossing and partial gloss. Unfortunately, not lenticular cards, but it's so great, so creative. Yeah, Slither. It's incredible how he managed to make this incredibly creative movie out of a really boring and not very interesting concept of simple alien invasion. Slither is, if you still didn't watch it now. Like now, it's such a crazy, great, incredible movie with incredible special effects, lots of practical special effects inspired by the movies from the 50s. Yeah, and yeah, we are lucky to get something like the Suicide Squad, the second Suicide Squad movie that was made by James Gunn after he was yeah, for a short time he was banned from Disney, and now he is going to design after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 he is going to design the new DC universe, former known as DC Extended Universe. So, Filmarena cards from the first edition. As usual, 2 sets of cards with this character cards, bigger character cards, and this smaller cards that are, yeah, well, they are actually the same cards, but of course not that creative as the same cards as in the Weet collection, the same artworks, but smaller and, well, only as cards. Maybe crude. Here are the cards from the second edition, and well, there are only so many post artworks and artworks that we can use. So again, the same card, the same artworks as in the Weet collection, but not as creative. Yeah, here, Mantis and Rocket and Nebula, the sister of Gamora. So, and here are some special cards from the movie. Ego, one of the most creative characters. Well, he is yeah, the Sovereign. Yeah. Now to Blufans. So now to Blufans. As said before, here, yeah, yeah, right. The only 2 editions have cards, and 1 edition has a booklet. So, and they are stored in these envelopes that are stored in the yeah, in the FullSlip, not in the Steelbook. There's nothing in the Steelbook. Whereas in the Weet collection, these cards were stored in the Steelbook, this in the FullSlip, and in Filmarena all the cards were stored only in the Steelbook. So now to the yeah, to the cards. Well, unfortunately, they could store some stuff also in the Steelbook. Blufans could store some stuff also in the Steelbook. So here's also the sticker of this edition. Unfortunately, I don't have all the stickers from from Blufans because get it for some. I could get the edition for somewhat reasonable price, and it has all the content, except of 2 stickers. So I have only stickers for 2 of the editions, and the sticker of the one-click itself is also not included. And yeah, unfortunately, you can have so many different artworks, and in this case, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. Yeah, and the idea is pretty much stolen from Weet collection. Well, I don't know who stole from whom. That's a card of Blufans card, and that's, well, it's not even slightly bigger. It's the same size. It's the card from Weet collection, and it's actually nearly identical. They have different backsides, so I can't mix them up, but for example here, Yondo and Yondo, it's pretty much the same colors and the same partial gloss. Well, now to the cards of the last edition. Here with this envelope with another color. Yeah, the editions are not that creative with their artwork. But well, usually you don't have all the different editions. So. But in this case, as normal cards, with the bigger cards, so it's the same cards that were the same artworks that were in the Filmarena editions with the smaller cards, and also this Weet collection, those really creative cards with holographic effect. And here's the sticker of this edition with Gamora. Now to the booklets. So the different booklets here is from Weet collection, Filmarena, and Blufans has only one booklet. So now to these booklets, and as usual, extremely beautiful artwork here. Yeah, and the Ego, as I said before, the Ego in the comics, Ego is not father of Peter Quill, but it works really well. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's really difficult to open, as usual, and it's an art booklet only. Now to the first booklet of the Filmarena, first edition. As usual, these horizontal ones are always art booklets. Yeah, this artwork from the it was also used from for the backside of the numbering card. These colors are amazing, simply amazing. Yeah, the same artwork as here, but in color. So here is the booklet of the second edition. Here, of the second Filmarena edition. It's pretty common that the one is horizontal and the other is a normal booklet, and it's a text booklet. Though Filmarena is a Czech company, you rarely find any Czech text in their releases. It's interesting. Yeah, they make them as international as possible. Yeah, there are sometimes some exceptions. For example, in some cases they use Czech exclusive steelbooks. In some very rare cases, for example, Expendables 1 and 2 has Czech text on it, but besides that, so this booklet is completely in English, and well, it's slightly better. You can slightly easier to open. So, and now finally Blufans, the final booklet. After that I will show the steelbooks, so stay tuned. Yeah, the same artwork as here. Yeah, really the same artwork as here, because you have, it's double-sided and it's, yeah, the other part of the artwork. So, and here's again art book only. and this one is considerably easier to open. I really like all the most of the MCU movies. Not because they are not only because they are so colorful and have great special effects and show really great creative worlds, but also because they are really well written. Mostly there are exceptions, of course, but mostly they are really thought through, with all the characters becoming some time. The stories are really good structured, and most of them stay surprisingly well on their own. They have some. They tell the story of the MCU, but they also tell their own stories and stay on their own. Mostly pretty well. And this artwork, this cover artwork, is just amazing. It's drone artwork. I really love drone artwork, if it's made well. And here, like the old film posters, extremely beautiful. Before I come to the steelbooks, I forgot two other things. The first is the Filmarena edition has J cards. Every edition has a J card, and a hard box has a J card. And here are the J cards. They are all different. And here's, I suppose, it's from the hard box. And you can put those J cards in the hard box, but unfortunately not in the FullSlip. FullSlip is too small for it. And I was wrong. Here's the sticker of the one-click box. So I suppose only one sticker of the one edition is missing. So, and here is this folder, and it was the extra folder of the one-click, of Blufans one-click, and it has a set of cards. And here are those cards, and yes, it's the same artworks as in the Filmarena edition, but in this case with this glossy titles. Here's the back side, yeah. Very beautiful. So now to the steelbooks. So I begin with Filmarena, lenticular. So, and as usual, the non-lenti edition has a lenticular, which is, I suppose, unique for those publishers. It's a great gimmick. It's a great gimmick, but I'm not the biggest fan. If you watch my videos, I know that I'm not the biggest fan of those flip-flop lentis, because I would rather have simply cards, because I think the 3D lentis are the best. Lenticular should rather be used for 3D images. I think this flip-flops are simply, well, somewhat ugly. Well, but now to the steelbooks. So here are the three steelbooks. One from Weet collection, Blufans, and Filmarena. Filmarena is an international one. Both others, as far as Blufans is exclusive, as far as I know, Weet collection has also an exclusive steelbook. And yeah, the international one is not ugly, but it's very creative. It's similar creative as the one from the first Guardians of the Galaxy, which resembled a Walkman. That I also have. I will, yeah, that I also have. And here are, but I really like those more with this beautiful, colorful poster artwork. I think the poster artwork is the best way for the steelbooks, and it's unfortunate that the international steelbooks don't use more of the post artwork. So, and here's this bomb, Baby Groot with this do not push with embossing and debossing. Very creative one, to be honest, yeah. The back sides, yeah, the back side here, yeah, all the back sides have Baby Groot. Yeah, and here is this back side. Well, it's the back side of the bomb, actually, yeah. Like the back side of the Walkman. Here are the spines. They are very, very, very different. And here's what's inside. And here's this beautiful in artwork. The same artwork is here. It's a bit collection, yeah. Blufans Steelbook is just a beauty. It's my favorite one. It has the same artwork as the Filmarena edition, the first one. And here's the artwork inside. It's also incredibly beautiful. Blufans Steelbooks are mostly terrific, simply terrific. And it actually has some artworks on the discs, yeah, with this Chinese text. That's the Blu-ray. 3D. Simply beautiful. So, and as a bonus, there is a soundtrack CD of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with all the song from Special Mix Volume 2 from his Walkman. And you have to be cautious because Blufans often puts different discs in their editions, and the soundtrack CD is only included in the double lenti edition. So now to the international steelbook that was released, as I said, that was released in different countries, and here's a bonus one. I will compare it to the Guardians of the Galaxy from the first one. I also have an international one. It's in a pad sleeve of Nova Media, and the title is only on the pad sleeve. Yeah, here are both international steelbook, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, Awesome Mix Volume 1. Yeah, I would like to have this CD too. There are some editions that include it. Probably someday I will have it. There are also some Blufans editions with the exclusive steelbooks. Well, probably someday. We'll see. Yeah, and both are embossed and debossed and really resemble this the Walkman and the Bomb, and they were Disney was more extreme back then. They didn't even include the title. Here it's really completely made as a Walkman with even with these buttons. Yeah, they were criticized for it. So in the second one, you have a title on the spine. Yeah, and here the back sides. Well, that's a really boring backside. I don't know why they choose it, because it's the backside of the bomb. But his one is much more creative with this picture, old picture of Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, on the back side of the Walkman. The Walkman. And here are the inner artworks. And folks, don't do it. That's simply some people save their stickers and hide other artwork. It doesn't make any sense. You can simply cut it out and put it in the steelbook. You don't need to glue it to anything. So with very boring artworks on the discs, this blue disc. So, and this is Guardians of the Galaxy. And here is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 inner artwork. That's really amazing. Both are amazing. So folks, that was it. Here are all the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 full slips. I also have one from Nova Media, so that's the reason why I have this Guardians of the Galaxy Steelbook. I may show it in a separate video, probably when I have more Guardian of the Galaxy full slips. There are some other with other Steelbooks. Yeah. So Weet collection of 2 from Filmarena, 3 from Blufans. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite MCU movie and which one you like more, Guardians of the Galaxy or Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Please subscribe to my channel and let me know how did you like this edition. Which full slip would be your favorite? Which is your favorite artwork? Till the next time, bye bye.